To our breaking news, a shopping centre in Melbourne is in lockdown after a major incident unfolded this afternoon involving up to 10 people in a Machete brawl. It has left at least one person injured and has terrified shoppers bunkered down inside stores for safety. The incident unfolded at Northland Shopping Centre in Preston, and according to Victoria Police, 2 people have been arrested after reports of a group fighting involving up to 10 people, some armed with knives. At least one person has been transported to Royal Melbourne Hospital and is being treated for injuries. He is listed as being in a serious but stable condition. So the shopping centre remains in lockdown as police investigate the exact circumstances surrounding the incident. It is believed that the incident was targeted and the parties are believed to be known to each other. I'm going to bring in now Paul Burke, who is the CEO of the Les Twentyman Foundation. Thank you very much for joining us. You are in Melbourne. First of all, of course, it's an unfolding situation, so we can't talk about it in detail. But can you describe the shopping centre and where it is in Melbourne?
Yeah, I can, Janie. It's in the northern suburbs of Melbourne, in the suburb of Preston. It's one of Melbourne's major shopping centres, and on a Sunday it would have been filled with young families out shopping, relaxing and enjoying themselves. So this is quite a horrific incident.
And again, we are just getting confirmation from the police, and we will bring the latest news as it comes into the newsroom about the situation. We certainly have been seeing a lot of this these incidents in and about, areas across the Melbourne region, and also talk on machete bans. Tell us about that, because I believe that the machete ban in Victoria is not in place as yet.
That's right. It's not in place as yet. It's due to come in force later on this year. Machetes and edged weapons were something that Les Twentyman was trying to get off the streets for over 30 years. Now, Les died last year, so it's just over 12 months since he's died. For 30 years, he spent his lifetime trying to get these things banned. Now, fortunately, the state government has now banned them, some 30 years after he first started. The ban I think it's due to come in force in September. But given that this is the second machete incident this weekend in Melbourne, the government may decide to have a look at this and perhaps bring the start date forward.
And Paul, for people that might not know Les Twentyman, can you tell us a bit about him and the foundation?
Yeah, Les was probably Victoria's best known advocate for young people. He was around for a long time. For over 40 years, he dedicated his life to helping young people. His mantra was to keep kids in classrooms and out of courtrooms, and he was very successful at that. As part of the process, he set up a foundation. That foundation that I'm privileged to lead continues his work. So we continue offering programs to young people who find themselves in trouble. Now, our programs work, because we know that over 80% of the young people we work with have no further contact with either law enforcement or the judicial system. And the key to this is to have the programs in place where we can work with these young people so that they don't pick up machetes and edged weapons in the first place. But unfortunately, over recent times, we've had our budget cut in a very successful early intervention program. And again, it's an opportunity for me to make a plea to the government that you need to fund the early intervention programs that organisations like the Les Twentyman Foundation run, because they work. Locking kids up, it might have some short-term appeal, but when they come out, they're just as bad. You need to have the programs in place that can work with them. I mean, what happened today at Northland is totally unacceptable on any level. It should not happen. And if you have the right programs in place, we can mitigate these sort of instances.
And getting back to the shopping centre there, have you had a chance to speak to anyone who was in there or around the area this afternoon?
We haven't, Janie, no. Some of our youth workers have got their ear to the ground to find out what's going on. Unfortunately, in lots of these cases, it turns out that the foundation, we not only know the young people that are accused of committing some of this behaviour, but we also know who their victims are as well. Now, as I say, I mean, we have great success at working with these troubled young people, and these programs do work. And the government really needs to look at getting some serious funding and resources into these programs so that incidents like what happened today at Northlands don't happen again.
And I can read our viewers some comments from a colleague of mine who is in the area driving home at the moment, but this person has given me permission to say this on screen. So a colleague of mine was ushered in a room from staff at the shopping centre for about an hour. They waited for the all clear at the centre. What they could see were people running out. This person said police were walking through the shopping centre, and I do believe we're going to go live now to the police. Let's take a listen.